Hey guys, this is Ghost Host, and today I'm doing a review of the Marvel Legends Storm. This is the 2019 Retro Storm, although it came out late 2019, and it's pretty nice. I've been waiting quite a while to find her. She's super expensive online, but I was able to find her at Target. They fully stocked her. Like, they had a whole bunch of Storms. I was planning to get the 2-pack Thunderbird and Storm, but I didn't because I ended up getting this one, which does fit well with the other X-Men I have. So this is the retro packaging. I told you guys I would do a comparison with the Doctor Doom, if I can find him. Because in my Doctor Doom review, I said I'd try and compare the two boxes. So this is Retro X-Men compared to Retro Fantastic Four. Yeah, big difference. Alright, so I'm trying to get the camera in position. Alright. So let's look at the box. It shows a nice design of Storm on the front. And on the back, it shows what looks like a classic design for the old 90s X-Men boxes. So if you don't know what the retro line really is, it's a kind of like a throwback to the old figures from 1991 or when, like, the 90s. As you can see, it shows the other figures in the line, which are Storm, Wolverine, Dazzler, Iceman, and Silver Samurai, and Cyclops. I have Iceman. I don't have any other figures in the wave. And I know a tip on how to open these boxes without damaging them. So you get a knife like this. I already did a how-to on this, but I'll do it again. Alright, this is really tough packaging for some reason. Alright, I think I got it. There we go. Alright, so yeah, there you have it. There is little damage to the packaging itself. So you can still keep it looking nice in package if you ever want to put it back in. So for Storm's accessories, all she comes with are these two electric effects. If you have characters like Eel or Electro, you can also use these on them as well. Which is another bonus about getting White Storm, is her effects are yellow and not blue. But blue would also work on Eel, but not on Electro unless you had the new Electro. Well, technically not the new Electro, but the modern design Space Venom Electro. Alright, so let's get Storm out of the packaging. And there she is. Let's see, let me zoom it out. There we go. So, this is something you rarely find in Hasbro Legends, is cloth goods. Retro Doom came with some, and I guess Storm does too. Her cape is cloth, or some sort of cheap fabric. I'd say be careful with this figure, just so you don't rip the fabric. And so it's not really Storm without her cape, like, come on. Her hair is amazing. It's exactly what it looked like in the cartoon and in the comics for the time. And the paint applications on this figure, for the most part, are pretty good. There's a bit of scuffage on that badge, and literally nothing else. I can't spot anything, so wow. Good job, Hasbro. So let's take a look at the head sculpt real quick. And you can see that the head sculpt is really, really nice. The skin tone they used was really great. And I really like the sculpting of the earrings she has that are shaped like lightning bolts. Let's put it back on her body. All right, there we go. And her shoulder pads do go up and down so that she can have more movement in the arms. So for a bit of backstory on Storm, if I'm correct, she grew up in Cairo as a pickpocket for some dude in the city who had all the homeless children, pickpocketing to get him stuff. Sorry, I haven't read Giant Sized X-Men in a while, so I really can't remember. And if I'm correct, she tried to pickpocket Professor X, but Professor X noticed her. And I can't remember what happened after that. Like I said, I haven't read the comic in a long time. But I know that she later joined the X-Men, and when she was young, she met T'Challa, aka the future Black Panther. And she later did marry Black Panther. T'Challa Black Panther, not any of the other ones. So yeah, I think she's a really interesting character. She's really cool. Apparently her village, when she grew up, saw her as a goddess because her abilities are that she can conjure up storms, lightning, and rain. She can control the weather and tides. And she can harness electricity to use by shooting lightning bolts at people. And if you played Fortnite, she is in Fortnite. Just in case you didn't know that. So that's just a bit of backstory on who Storm is. And now let's start looking at her articulation. So Storm cannot look up that much because of her hair, which is a bummer since Storm's almost always looking up to the sky to help conjure up a storm. But she can look down a really good amount. A pretty good head pivot, and it can go all the way around in case she wants to look side to side. So her arms go up a really good amount. They go down completely to her side. A single hinge at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, and a hinge on the hand. A dumbbell joint for the body, which has a lot of range. Oh my god, holy crap. No swivel, or no waist swivel, although her leg does kick up a fair amount, and it swivels all the way around. Double jointed knees, and her foot can go up and down, and of course the ankle rocker pivot. So I really like how they did Storm. They gave her like a pearlescent sheen for the body, which I think is amazing, and it looks great on this figure. And if you look at the titles of my reviews, you'll see, holy crap, what a review in the title. Yeah, that's just because YouTube marks my videos for kids because of my little voice. So I have to put that in the title and description so that they don't get marked for kids. Because yes, I am a teenager. I just don't sound like it, especially not on camera. Alright, so a little more history on Storm. She was in the 90s cartoon as one of the leaders. I think she's the leader of the X-Men Gold team back in the 90s. Also, she has claustrophobia because of a childhood trauma So if you like box her up, she'll get super afraid and she won't do anything. So I guess if you want to defeat her, Magneto could literally just bend a whole bunch of metal around her and trap her, and then she can't do anything because she's a loser. She is one of my more favorite X-Men, along with Gambit and Nightcrawler. Honestly, I think Jean Grey and Cyclops are whiners in the cartoons. They're always screaming each other's names, and Jean Grey's always just being useless and getting knocked out. So, yeah, she's not really that cool. So yeah, she is one of my favorite because she actually does do stuff. She isn't incapacitated right away. Yeah, she's pretty cool. One of my favorite X-Men, one of my favorite Marvel heroes in general. And I know a lot of people who, even though they don't like most Marvel characters, they like Storm, or at least some X-Men or Black Panther or characters like that. So I think that she's pretty nice, and she was cool in the movies. And I can't wait to see if Marvel or Disney Marvel does anything about her in the new shows and movies. So this has been my Marvel Legends Storm review. And I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day.